Good morning. What? I'm very tired today. Second luck. I'm only gonna be here for a little bit because it's my birthday. Happy birthday! I hope you're having a good one and you have a lot of fun stuff planned. Whew. Little stretchies. Notice streams were starting early in the day just a new start preference. So be French, it is because the heat of the day was much too much to stream at my regular hours. So for now, until the heat dies down, I'm going to be streaming in the morning. So hopefully I'll be back to my normal stream schedule soon. But summer's a little unpredictable. So we're figuring it out. Myth World's eepiest gobbo. That's me. Yippee. Yippee. I'm so sleepy today, so I apologize for being low energy. It happens. Sometimes it just be like that. And there's not much you could do about it. You just gotta cope. I also forgot to post that I'm going live. I'm a professional. Professional! I'm so professional. No worries, sometimes you gotta take a chill day. Exactly. So today's gonna be a real chill day. Johnny, heat isn't as good for human health or PC health as it turned out. Yeah. I don't want to risk not only like my health, but also like my PC because computers are expensive. You do not want to break them, especially if you can avoid it. You know? The schedule is actually cool by me. I'll never get to catch the streams. Oh, thank you, Rita. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I do want to mix up the hours when I go back to regular streams, regular evening streams. I do like mixing them up. Volinium, I love what you did with your hair. Well, funny story. I actually cut my hair IRL, literally yesterday, and it's fine. So prefacing, it's fine. The downside is IRL. I have very thick hair. So, I do have a wolf cut now. So, I do have a wolf cut. The downside is, whenever I cut my hair, this happens every time I cut my hair, is that because my hair is so thick and so heavy, I underestimate how much it's gonna bounce up when I cut it. So now the bangs are slightly higher than I would like. They were supposed to be at like eyebrow length, but they are above my eyebrows, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to grow these one out. It just be like that. So my hair is extremely fluffy right now, but it's also really unpredictable. Thank you, Mom and Pa, for giving me your mixed hair. So it's really thick. It's not straight, but it's not wavy. The bedhead is insane now. So the bedhead you see on the model, let me turn off the flowers. Get the flowers out of here. So the bedhead you see now is not actually that far from what it is. So legitimately, my hair kind of looks like this. Just get rid of the middle bang a little bit and spread it amongst the sides. So it's not bad. It's just frustrating because oh, Bea Bridger, my beloved, please, I beg of thee. I'm so tired. I don't got the energy for your shenanigans. Not today. Not today. It's just me or does your model look like you have EB bag eyes? I do. Thank you for noticing. Yes. Um, but yeah, so I now have a wolf cut and I really like the length. I gave myself a short wolf cut, which is really, really nice. I could still tie it in a ponytail. But the downside is that a lot of people, I did research before getting this cut. I did research and people were like, oh, you have to style it so that it has volume and it doesn't like look like a bowl cut along the sides. And I'm like, cool. I will remember that. Here's the thing. Every time I forget that my hair has so much volume, that is not an issue for me. The issue is the opposite. The issue is the opposite. So with product, it is too it has too much volume. It is much too wide. Oh my gosh, McBo. Sorry, I was so distracted. But yeah, so I have to figure out how to reduce the volume of my hair without thinning it with thinning shears because that can make it look a little weird. So, it's it's figuring it out. Give it a month and it'll be about the length that I want it to be at, but it just happens. Dinky, go boarding. I hope you're doing well. Johnny, hope the wedding was spectacular, by the way. Congratulations to Brad and Ruben. My friends are married. Oh, it was very sweet, very adorable, very little went outside of what we planned. I was the emergency seamstress, so I had to sew some straps real quick in between the wedding and the reception. Worked out fine. Everything was lovely and good, and there was an open bar. So we did have a good time. We had a good time. We were all being responsible, making sure we all had rides home, and then no one was going too crazy. But yeah, because you saved the day. Wow. It's fine. It was just a comfort thing for the bride. One of the straps, the plastic strap things that holds the straps broke, so I had to sew the strap into the dress really quickly before the reception started. I think oh no, it was actually before the wedding started, so it was fine. It worked out. Gucci, in this house we love and support a scruffy haired artist. Legitimately, like I'll draw what my hair looks like on stream if y'all would like. If y'all would like me to do a little artist's rendition of what my hair looks like, I can absolutely do that for y'all. Lip stitch, my beloved. Just quickly sewing it. Albany, hold up. Now that I've cut my hair, I find a bunch of other people that also cut their hair on the same time. It's the season. 'Tis the season, baby. Dingus would love to see. Yeah. Oh, I'm testing it out. I put product in it when I first cut it, and then I took a shower last night, and I'm like, let's see what it looks like without product. Here's the thing. I slept on it funny. So now it looks a little wonky. Listen, cutting your hair yourself is a learning process, especially when it comes to cutting the back of your hair. It is a toss-up. God flips a coin and then you are either real pleased or real stressed out. This time I was real stressed out. There was way more volume in the back than I was expecting. So I had to really carefully take the thinning shears and go like, okay, how short do I want this? How much am I willing to mess up today? Morning Jedi. You got a winter coat wolf cut? I got a short wolf cut. I gave it to myself. So I didn't go to a salon or anything. I prefer to cut my own hair because my hair does some funny stuff that sometimes catches the hairdressers off guard, and then I have to deal with the consequences. And I will have paid a lot of money for a haircut that looks a little wonky without products. So this time there's no one to blame. I've been cutting my hair since I was 12, so it's been a bit. But glad the goofs got to see it. I kind of want to know their reaction. I haven't shown all the goofs yet. I've only shown a couple of them because I was so tired after the wedding. It wasn't even yesterday. Yesterday was the day after the wedding, and I was wiped. I was so tired. I am still tired. I am still recovering from it. Also, med check and vitamin check. Yes, med check. Med check. So your hair job scares them? It surprises them. They all know, they all were here when I said I was gonna get a wolf cut, and they got so excited, and justifiably so. It looks pretty good. Honestly, it looks pretty good. Little short, but like hair grows out, so like, what am I gonna do about it, right? Vengeance Court, thank you for the resub. Happy 33 months. Welcome on back. I hope you're doing good. And McBow, chicka bow bow, bow chicka bow bow. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Kuzanko, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on into the tavern. I hope you're doing well. Good morning. As a B Friends, thank you for the resub. Happy 7 months. And he was at 7 months in the tavern. I ain't leaving yet. Yippee! I won't be alone. Good. Also, Be Survivor, thank you for the sub. Welcome on into the tavern. I hope you're having a good one. And Destin, thank you for the 300 shinies. And McBo, thank you for the gifted sub. I do appreciate it. Y'all are so, so kind. Thank you so, so much. Thank you for the level 3 hype train. Thank you. Meta, my hair's almost been growing for a year, and OMG, I realized how thick it was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. When you got thick hair, you have to do so much to make a style work. It can be very, very frustrating. A lot of tutorials online deal with hair that is like average thickness or thin, even. And they're like, here's how you can up your volume. What do you do if you have the opposite problem, though? What do you do if you got too much volume? I got bedhead and too much volume right now. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with. So I might have to find a new product to I might just have to put oils in my hair to make sure it goes down a little bit. Undercut time? I'm thinking about it. I was thinking about an undercut, but I was like, nay. Nay, I shan't. Yet. Yet. We thinking about it. We're thinking about it. She's rocking the bisexual disaster. Like, honestly, Dingus? Yes. I saw it and I'm like, okay, this is very different from what I usually do, which was the intention. But it does give like disaster goth look when I wear my usual outfits, because a lot of my clothes are black. A lot of my clothes are just goth. Well, not like mesh goth, but just like black, sleeveless. Uh, kind. Techwear is not the right word for it, but yeah, it's a lot. Oh no, she's hot. Oh no, she's tired and a mess. Oh gosh, please put her to bed. Get her back to sleep. But yeah, I fell asleep at like 2 in the morning last night, so we're a little sleepy. The wedding has definitely affected my sleep schedule in ways that I was hoping it wouldn't. But you know what? That's okay. That is okay. What am I gonna do? You know? What am I gonna do about that? King Canada Hill, thank you for the save work. I'll save it in the background because I do have Clip Studio open in the background. Thank you for the reminder. And also, thank you for the posture check and the breathe. Oh, it's so good. Wait, what wedding? My friend was getting married and I was a bridesmaid, so I was at a wedding over on Saturday. It was a full day affair, and I'm still recovering from it. Oh, I slept over at her place on Friday all the way until no, I slept over on Friday. We got ready in the morning. She got married in the afternoon. Reception went past midnight. And Sunday was just me kind of recovering a little bit. Thankfully, I didn't have a hangover. Or if I did, it was very minimal. But I took a bunch of electrolyte tablets, so that helps. Boy, thank you for the breathe redeem. I'm gonna take a little hydrate. Thank you very much, Seeking. And Meta, thank you for the earwiggles. Also, Meta, thank you so much for pinning that. Yeah, my rigging commissions are open for, I believe it is another 3 days, including today. So I'm gonna close them once August hits. If you would like a model rigged, absolutely feel free to apply. Also, Abba shout her out because it's really cool. I hope I spelled her name right. Yes! Dia's model commissions are open. She has one model slot open for the next 2 days. So if y'all want to apply, go check out Dia's Twitter. She's pinned it. I believe it is because she makes the models from scratch. So she is doing the design, art, and rigging. I am only doing rigging currently, but she is doing it from scratch. I think the price is 11,000 GPB. Is that pounds? Is that pounds? The model art is amazing. Yeah, Shy Lily's. So Dia made her own model for herself. Um, Dia also made a model for Sinuki. Shy Lily is the big one. Y'all might recognize her work. And I think there's one more really, really big VTuber that Dia's done art for, or done the model for, but I'm trying to remember. Dia's current model got me. Oh, Dia's current model is top notch. So, so good. So, so good. It is pounds. Yes, pounds. But like understandable because Dia's models are so, so good. They're so, so good. They're so, so clean. Bye, Bowler Hat. Take it easy. Or Bowler Hat. I said that wrong. Mental. Hi, honey. I'm back with an odd fact. Guy who got Neuralink has aimbot devices inputting commands before he thinks about them. Interesting. I would never want to get any sort of implant in my brain. Meta, it's about 14,000 give or take. Yeah. Dia's models are luxuries. They are so, so good. They are definitely luxuries. So do keep that in mind. I think like because my art style is not as rendered as Dia's, I I don't feel comfortable offering more than what I do right now, but like Dia's model prices make sense. Dia just has the expertise to be able to make models so so good. It's so fun. It's so cool. One of Zen's model? Really? I don't think that she's done one of Zen's models. I keep track of who does a lot of models, and I'm pretty sure it was Brian Sui's team for a little bit. But I don't recall Dia doing it. Maybe I'm mistaken though. Seeing you look so tired makes me want to cradle you in my arms while sitting next to a fireplace and drinking a nice cup of tea. That sounds beautiful. I would actually love that. I would love to be cradled and held and just take a nap on the couch with someone else. It would be so, so cool. Dia's Def up there on my top favorites? Absolutely, Dingy. Yep. Dia's absolutely on my top favorites. If I had the money to spend, perhaps I would. But also, I am such a little art gremlin that I'm like, I could do that. I could do that. Meanwhile, I'm like, our rigging styles and art styles are completely different, honey. Silence. Silence. Quiet. Quiet your hubris. Also, thank you, Meta. Dingus, what if we were little meow meows in our blanket? What if we were little cats? Little kitties just taking a nap. Oh, tucked in with little blankies. Ah! It would be so cool. It would be so nice. Also, Road Hunter, thank you for the 200 shinies, by the way. Oh, sitting by the fireplace and drink some tea would be so cool. Dingus, I mean, I ain't exaggerating when I say you are my number one pick. Thank you. Yeah, here's the thing. A lot of the times you cannot compare rigging artists because our styles are so, so different and fill different niches that people may enjoy. So, go to an artist if you like their style, you know? Honey, quiet your hubris. Also, honey, nah, I could do that. Nah, I'd win. That's literally my ego. My ego is one or the other. It is like I am awful. Nothing I've done feels like it's been worth it, you know? Like none of the art I'm doing hits right. And then on the other hand, it's just like I am amazing. I can do whatever I feel like doing whenever I feel like doing. And it's just like maybe we could find a middle ground. Maybe we could find something in between. Something a little healthier. I do appreciate that I'm very happy that my ego is not the ego where I go like, oh, I am better than other people. It's like, no, I'm just awesome. Nisei, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. I saw you were doing commissions earlier. Hope the wedding was nice. The wedding was lovely. I had to sew up some of the bride's dress because one of the straps broke, but other than that, everything else went off without a hitch. It was a lovely, lovely Saturday. I was super tired because the reception didn't end until like past midnight. I didn't get home till like 1:32. So Sunday was a rest day for me, and I am still tired. but we're gonna just do a little bit of art. Also, I cut my hair, so I'm gonna draw my new hairstyle. Not on this model, just on another, like a CS Paint file. I think y'all will appreciate it. Fea, I can't do that yet. It's such a pretty healthy level of ego, I think. Gibber gobber Gary. I love my Caroline. Hi Gary, how's it going? Ooh. But also, Nise, I hope you had a lovely, lovely time today. I bet those sexy fish shoulders looked amazing on the formal attire. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My back looks so good. I had a bridesmaid's dress with a high collar and an exposed back, and I was like, I'm looking so, so good. I look great. The bride, oh, she looks stunning. My friend, she chose such a good practical dress that is gorgeous with so much lace. It looked so, so good. It was so, so good. Any hope for you to draw your bridesmaid's dress? I might. I might. For the most part, I want to draw my hairstyle so I can explain it because I am a visual person. The visuals will speak better than my silly, silly words could, if that makes sense. You said it's great to know? Yeah. I thought it was a wedding, not a death battle. Why are you saying so hard? Saying so hard. Thank you. Thank you. I would be so, so for real. My friends' friends, the bride's friends, incredibly attractive. So, so attractive. Different kinds of attractive, too. Like, one had, like, split dyed hair. The other was just, like, so composed and dainty with, like, such a cool air about her. Another one was my like childhood friend with like long, beautiful locks that she would curl the day before. I'm just like, everyone here is attractive. All the bridesmaids and the groom's people attractive. It's perfectly normal to keep out your homies' nice physique and behind closed doors, grippy head like they're so hot. Yep. Legitimately. Warbringer, thank you for the hydrate. And also Sith Lord Anubis, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on into the tavern. Thank you so, so much. Let me take a little sip. I sipped too hard. No! It went down the wrong bite. Excuse me. Ooh. I'm okay. Phew. Nisa will be back in a bit to take some notes of short hair. Gonna pick some lunchies. Have a good lunch. Have a good lunch. I do have some breakfast that I want to eat up. So we're gonna snack and warm up and eat. I'm gonna show y'all some of my life drawings because that's the file I'm gonna use. 60 Stream Walk Street. Congratulations. Honey, don't choke. I can't help it. I cannot help it. You can't breathe water. What if I wanna? How am I going to visit my beloved Abe if I can't breathe water? I mean, I guess he could come on land. He kind of does that all the time. But, you know, I gotta make compromise. I gotta come meet him halfway or something, you know? He can't always be visiting me on land. Anywho, y'all want to see the hairstyle? Let me draw it for y'all. Oop. This is just life drawing. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Say that we are not. I still gotta set that hotkey. Say that we are nothing but you know the truth. And yes, I'm a fool. No music is playing. I can just hear Chapel Roan haunting my brain. But yeah, these are just my life drawings for warm-ups. I did them a little bit ago. YouTube, please. Bow now, boom. Bow now, boom. We're gonna listen to this Hosier. My friend, V Bridger. Once again, I am begging you. I am too tired to deal with you. Please, please be kind. S'il vous plaît. Por favor. No, that's saying. I said por favor with the most French accent I've ever used. It's por favor or something like that. Gabi's been teaching me how to roll R's, and it's just like, I hope it's paying off. Because French rolling R's and Spanish rolling R's are different things entirely. Let me know if the music's too loud, by the way. You should be hearing Too Sweet. Beep, beep. I'm gonna give you your art style. Please make your own. You are more than welcome to do your best to learn from my art style. Y'all want to see some of my life drawings? I did these as warm-ups. Bam, bam. These are Ouh, let's go. Too sweet. Je ne parle pas très bien français. Ah, moi non plus. Ça fait plusieurs années depuis... ah, ça fait plusieurs années. Probablement 6 ans? 6 ans? Ça prend beaucoup de temps. Oh, c'est beaucoup de temps. I don't know. I'm running out of French media to consume. Arcane Dodge, thank you for the resub. Happy 2 months. French is good. Thank you. I've lost a bunch of words. That's the downside. I speak French. Yeah, a little bit of French on the side. The French and the German R's are like the back of the throat. I don't like it as much as the Spanish and Scandi R's roll in the tongue. Yeah, the French R's roll in the tongue. And then, yeah, it's these ones, Zuchi. I was doing a bit of life drawing with Zuchi. And I was like, let's use this file because it's already open. These were 2-minute poses. These were 1-minute poses. In my bed at 3. You're too sweet. Music quiet? Thank you for letting me know. I'll fix it. You're too sweet for me. Hosier, get up here. You're too... Have a nice stream. Thank you, Lastro. I hope you have a good day. But yeah, the Spanish R's, as far as I remember, is like r, r, and then the French ones are r, 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 r. Sounds like a cat burn. When I think of rolling R's, I think the one character from Hat in Time when he says murder. It's been a little bit since I've played Hat in Time, and I don't plan on going back. Yeah, these are other 1-minute poses. Honestly, she's serving. She's doing good. She got the attitude. Did you see that's right? Yeah! Hosier, my beloved, I need to finish this. Caroline, I'm so excited. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of art. Where's my other new layer? There we go. But yeah, let me draw what my hair looked like beforehand, and then I'll draw what my hair looks like afterwards. Take my whiskey neat, my coffee black, in my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I take my whiskey neat, my coffee black, in my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. Voice of a short stack angel. My voice is a lot deeper than you would expect most goblins to have. I can sing in a higher register. It'll sound a little different though. Let me see if I can. I think I can do it. Thank you for the posture check, Skull of Time. And also, thank you for the hydrate for Brigger. Gotta love your voice. Dingus, so I know you'll cook. Absolutely, Dingus. You'll do great. Take my... If I do it higher. Need my coffee black in my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I actually think I can go even higher, where it's like... I take... It changes key, though. I take my whiskey neat, my coffee black in my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I love the art stream. Hey, Marambo. Dingus, y'all too sweet for me. Fitting. Your range is genuinely astounding. From sultry lows to divine highs and insane. Thank you. Great thing about voice, it's a habit, so you play with it. I legitimately a skill that I want to work on. Let me get the next song. Oh, tell you what, today's a Hosier day. Hosier day. There we go. A legitimate skill that I actually want, which might sound a little strange, is I want to be able to shift my voice down an octave. I have no idea how to train my voice to do that without hurting it, but I do want to try, because how cool would that be if at any point I get like a call I don't want to answer, I could just pretend to have an entirely different voice Could you imagine? That would be so, so cool. You gotta open your throat lower like a frog. Blah. Whip it. Blah. Blah. Hi, Florin. Welcome in. I'm glad you liked the voice. Thank you. But yeah, let me draw the base. So here's the thing. My friend, she loves Hosier, and she introduced me to his music, and I'm like, oh, okay. I think I might like this actually. It's the first time I listened to Hosier, I really was not feeling slow, sad, emotional songs. But I think now that I'm a little older, my brain's like, ooh, perhaps you do want this sort of nice, slow, soft, emotional vulnerability music. Welcome in, Caesar. Thank you. I'm glad you like my voice. It's easier if you've played instruments. Oh, I've never played wind instruments, Meta. Perhaps I should start. Zuchi, what's the lowest voice you can talk in? This is hmm. Hmm. What? No, I think the voice that I'm currently speaking is probably the lowest. I can talk calmer, but this is kind of the lowest I can hit. I can push it a little bit, but then it starts to get the crackly bits at the bottom. I guess I might make a recommendation. A Hosier song you might enjoy? Yes, absolutely. I forgot to add in the Stream Elements song recommendation again. That's okay. I was busy with the wedding. Thanks for the warm welcome. Of course. Enjoy your stay, however long that may be. Just wanted to say thank you. I got your two prints and they look awesome in person. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so, so glad. I kept fiddling with the colors because I know that prints look different in person versus online. So I wanted to make sure that the colors still worked. Lows without being tired? Yeah. Also, I did not know Hosier was Irish until I saw his Squidward TikTok. Some Squidward TikTok is extremely funny and I love it. So Al Pacino, thank you for the breather, Dean. Hi, Nick. And also, hi, Grizzly. And Johnny, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on into the tavern. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Matt, I didn't know that. I'm not surprised by the fact that he's Irish. Yeah, I did not know. Weeping inconsolable Christ was a phrase that had me by the throat for a while after that. I was so funny. Really? A moment's silence. Ooh, okay. Let me cue that up. Because right now we're listening to DeSelby. Silence. Okay, it's an older one. Ooh. I'm sorry, Hosier. I was not aware of your funk game. Oh my gosh. Listen to that bass. Sorry, VOD watchers. I know you're probably not going to hear this, but like, ooh, that's good. I kind of stress how excited it makes me to see you get into Hosier. I'm so excited. Here's the thing. A lot of the times, I will be into whatever my friends recommend me because they know me. But it's a matter of timing, where it's like, am I in the mood for this? Ooh, Hosier's good. Okay, DeSelby. Sorry, I gotta turn this up one sec. I think I turned down. There, yeah. So I've always liked to describe Hosier, but they are not stream appropriate. I have ways I would like to describe Hosier, but not stream appropriate. Interesting. I'm thinking about Hosier. Ooh, it would be fun to see Hosier. in person. I'm just wondering what the vibe would be at his concerts. Ooh. Blurs back the day when you talk in other languages, the pitch of your voice changes, not on purpose. Yes, it does. You are correct. Beam, thank you for the ear wiggles. So I'm drying my hair before I cut it. Uh, it got kind of long, but I was saving it for the wedding, you know? Ooh. But yeah, this is kind of what my hair was like pre-wedding. Maybe a little longer. But yeah, I'd let my hair grow quite a bit. That's my hair right now. Let's go, Rita. So, when your hair gets longer, you tend to forget that the weight of it is keeping the volume down, especially if you got thick hair like me. And so my hair went from this. Let's move this down, actually. And the intention was a fairly short wolf cut, so I did get that. The downside is because my hair has so much volume, it very much goes like this now, so almost the way that I have drawn it. But I forgot that my hair has so much volume. It does this. There's so much volume up at the top that I'm just like, okay, I have to find a way to tamp that down a little bit. So it looks good. It just needs like a different kind of styling that I'm not used to. Because the frustrating part is like I was hoping that I cut it long enough, the bangs long enough that they would go down a little bit more. Downside, I forgot to consider my papa's curly hair. Yeah. She's simply too fluffy. She is too fluffy now. So she is very much so much more voluminous than I was expecting, which is fine. It just means that I have to learn how to bring the sides down while bringing the side hair here out. So, we just gotta figure it out. I think ironing helps? True. Ironing might help out a little bit. The other problem, my hair is extremely susceptible to bedhead. So, it looks like this when I'm just, you know, one sec. Let me show you what my bedhead looked like this morning. Oh, get back in there. Get back in there. Nope. Clip Studio, please don't mess up my layout. I have a system. Thank you. Thanks. I've always wished I had more fluffy hair so I could do cool stuff with it. Mine is too delicate and lacks volume. Feels like I can't do much with it. That's fair. Everyone's hair is different and there are different frustrations that come with all of them. My hair's got so much volume where if it's not long, it does not have the weight to hold itself down. That the style for the wedding? The style for the wedding, I styled it up where I pulled it back a little bit and put some ornaments inside of it. So it was nice. It was long and I did have some of it down. There we go. I wanted to merge these layers. And then I'm gonna, for my own brain, so y'all can see a bit clearer. Yeah, my hair was pretty long. And now it is nice and short. Like, I legitimately like this style. My brain's gonna take a little bit to adjust as it does every time I cut my hair. But it's also like I will figure out how to style it a bit better as time goes. Oh, I forgot to add the most annoying problem. Is my hair has so much volume in the back that I have to learn how to tamp it down as well. So I have to reduce the volume in the back and push it in to make it give the good head silhouette. Yeah, dude, I'm a little tired today, so I got little bangs. So basically, you now have your model's hair. Legitimately, yes. I basically have my model's hair, except for the bangs. The bangs are a little shorter than I was hoping, but hair grows. It'll be fine. It's so annoying because they were like, yeah, cut between your eyes when you have wet hair and cut your bangs. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cut it here. And then my hair, so it has, so my hair does this because I have a little bit of cowlicks when I don't have long hair, my bangs have cowlicks. Legitimately, like they are the anime hair vents. I have the anime hair vents when my bangs are short. Ding, it's unrelated to much anything, but there's a low quality recording of Sleep Token singer Vessel singing Take Me to Church. I think he's saying Billie Eilish too. One second. Put that in the queue. Sleep Token, Take Me to Church. Not to Eden. Take Me to Church. I think I see this one. Because I know there's Take Me Back to Eden. The Sleep Token one isn't on Spotify though. Oh, gotcha. It's just on Tumblr with rough quality. Oh, just gotcha. Because like I'm using YouTube right now, so I don't know where it is. Meta, oh no, you're never supposed to cut wet hair. So no, you're actually supposed to cut wet hair in certain instances. A lot of the time for women's haircut, you do have to cut hair wet. Especially if you're trying to go for particular lengths. It's just easier. But it does mean that you do have to be prepared for whatever happens after the hair dries. So it kind of just depends. Perma had sex when you're the only man with long hair and 100 miles. Yeah. Firehawk, thank you for the save. There we go. There's a song that I've always crossed my fingers that I get to see live, but I think it legit fell to pieces at a concert floor if they did it. Oh. There are some artists where it's just like, I would fall to by D's. I'm trying to remember one. I think Last Hope by Paramore, probably. That's one where it's just like, I get emotional when I hear that song. But yeah, so right now my bed head is annoying because this side of my hair actually worked out really, really, really good this morning. Where it was just like, oh, okay, this is actually fine. So this was with product in my hair. Product. And this was just after waking up. The downside is it just didn't even do that. It curled in. Another problem with my hair. My hair curls one way. They do not, it does not go, ah, yes, down one, down the other. No, no, no. Curves in, then curves out. So, it's just an adjustment. The bed head is also very frustrating. I still have the problem of a little too much volume at the tops, but that's okay. But yeah, it's a new style I get to adjust to. And honestly, part of that's kind of fun. I like that giving myself haircuts gives me some control over how I look. But it also gets to be really nice moments of like, I just look different now. And now my brain has to adjust to how I look. You know? Wait till the day comes when your bangs decide to make you emo when you wake up. Oh, that'll be funny. That'll be funny for sure. It's hot this morning. I'm glad I'm not streaming later because it is hot right now. I gotta take a sip. Ugh. The stretchies. My hair is left parted, so when it's long, it swoops to the left. Ooh. Hair is funny, and having to understand it is hard. So we just gotta enjoy it while we got it, you know? Enjoy the styles we get while they last, because they all grow out and then you have to recut them again, which is fun. You have to mix it up. Want to know a fun fact? If you want to share it, I'll do my best to read it. I love that anytime I hear Paramore anywhere, my brain immediately goes, that's Hubbady's song. That's my song, baby. She wrote this for me. Honey, I know you put your thoughts on the air before, but from an outside standpoint, what do you think of it? Still bad. Still bad. Still bad. It's not good. Meta, you're streaking? Stacey stream streak. Congratulations. Actually, before I listen to Icarian, moment of silence. Or a moment's silence. Or you can keep letting it grow forever now. True. The problem is I shed quite a bit. I don't want to. I don't really want to have to keep picking up really long strands of hair everywhere. But anyways, today we're rendering the dress. Hopefully today we'll have finished. Honey, you forgot to draw the hands again. I keep forgetting to draw the hands. But yeah, we're gonna render the dress. And then probably the skin on the arms. And then we'll call it ready to rig. After we relabel all of it. Cutie spider. Thank you. Do you let your hair touch your neck or no? Yeah, my hair does touch my neck. I think it's fine. Ooh, let me do a little stretch for my arms. Because my arms are a little tight right now. Oh, yes, I forgot to mention. I will probably be taking a couple-week break. We'll see how long the break will be. I'll probably know beginning of August, but I'm going to be taking a break mid-August for my brain because I want to make sure that I take care of my mental health. Excuse me. Before I get really, really into making models. So I will be taking a couple week breaks. Hope it's a restful break. We'll miss you. Thank you, Dingy. I'm not going yet. I'm still figuring out when I'm going to have time off, if I'm going to stream while I do that, if I'm going to visit family and travel. Like, plans are still up in the air for the next week, but then I'm solidifying them. Fair and valid, you got to take care of yourself. Thank you. Thank you very much. Also, Sin Solstice, thank you. I'm glad you think it's cute. Where are the buns? I mean, I could put them on, but no buns on that model. No buns. Look at how big these buns are. They're like the size of my head. Cyber area. Ooh, I hope you get to enjoy your cup of tea. We already missed you in advance. Hopefully the health vacay treats you well in advance also. Yeah. Me too. Me too. Me too. Let's see. I have done the headpiece. So now let's go with the dress. Oh, she looks so cute without the bow. Put the bow back, though. Why did my brain go, put the bow back? Harlot. You fiend. Wench. Alright, there's the gem. For the gem, but they just need a light and a shade layer. The thing is, I wasn't gonna say it. Same brain, Dingy. Same brain. Via bleep you, ungoblins, honey. Oh no, she's cute. Oh no, she's adorable. Hey, whoopsies. Alright, so we have the gold layer. So let's color the line art first, just because it's a nice little brain break to color the line art. Oh, I'm so excited for the ribbons. Rigging ribbons is legitimately quite fun. Oh, that is not dark enough. A little bit darker. There we go. Just so it's not so harsh. There we go. It does look good though. I really like it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Your drawing style's so cute. Thank you. I'm glad y'all like it. I'm really happy with how my drawing skills have come along. I've learned a lot in the past couple years. Like, just remembering my old model. Dang. My style has changed so much. It's been influenced by so many different things, and there's been so much growth. I am so happy with how my art style has changed and adapted. Rise of the time I still want to try that ribbon pop trend. Ribbon pop trend? I don't think I've heard of that one. Ichiyug. You have the most emotive avatar. It's so good. Thank you, I'm driven. I made it myself. I'm literally making another model for myself. For humans. Humi. You tie a ribbon to your bicep and break by flexing. That sounds hard. That sounds extremely hard. Like, how big of a ribbon are we talking? Because I feel like that would be quite the challenge. Let's see. Unsure, but I feel like it'd probably pull it up. You could probably pull it off. I would not be surprised if you could, Dingy. It could be fun to see. It's a little too dark. Make it a little brighter. And then a little bit of a lighter color. There you go. Ooh, that looks so cute. It's adorable. It's adorable. The little gem shine is so cute. Will this model have hair length variation? Yes. In the side hair. Legitimately, I can show y'all a fun little trick for that if you're making your own models. It's not too difficult to make the bangs different lengths. Or even remove them. There's a fun little trick for that I can show y'all. Long hair. The long hair is a different thing. You'd have to draw it all over again. Chat, would you let her borrow $1 that you definitely know you would get it back? Give her a little pocket change. Borrow it. And by that I mean gift it kindly. Meta, any tips for cleaner line art? I would recommend finding a pen that works for you. And if you struggle with line art variation, try to up the stabilization of your pen in its brush settings. In these settings here. Y'all can't see what I'm pointing at. This one. In this box here, you can adjust the stabilization of a pen or a tool. So mine is always at 0. If you look at stabilization, it is not on, but you can absolutely turn it up if you want, and it will draw on a delay. But I like my stabilization at 0 because my tablet is big enough that it allows me to draw with the full part of my arm. So giving me a little bit of protection against carpal tunnel, but also allowing me to get full, long, sweeping motions. Plug there, thank you for the 100 shinies. Time for something I've been too busy to do in a bit. More awkward in the stream. Today's word is both relevant and very important to pretty much all First Nations, but definitely my folks. On unguis, which means hair. It's kind of hard to explain, but hair used to be a sort of measure of spiritual health and well-being. But to me, at least, it's very tangible tied to my culture and the folks who came before me. That is cool. Yeah, I remember something about that. Hair has a lot of significance in different cultures. So it makes sense that Mohawk people would have different kinds of meanings behind the length and the type of hair and the stylings, you know? It's very cool. Thank you for sharing. And be French. Thank you for the 100 shinies. How's a goblin gonna borrow $1? You know she's gonna use it on something. It's like asking to borrow a French fry. You are correct. You are very much correct. Super talented. This will make a Disney artist blush. I don't know. I've seen those Disney artists. They are extremely skilled. What? Oh, I had two songs playing at the same time. It's like, what happened there? Blackbird, thank you for the 100 chimes. Part 2. Part of my family's funerary traditions, and I guess we get this from the wider Haudenosaunee culture, is we only cut our hair when someone dies. Oh, kind of the idea is you cut your hair to show your mourning, and by the time it grows back, you've had time to mourn and process your grief. That's very interesting. Oh, that's fascinating. Yeah, Blockhead, this is my human form. This is Humie. Lost Mouse, thank you for the hydrate. And Shadow Sparta, thank you for the posture check. Ooh, good stretch. Let's make this a little bit darker. Wait, what I want is the mirror tool on. There we go. Then a little blur. And then the bow down here. Cute! I want to try to get into digital art. What drawing tablet would you recommend for a beginner? Set a budget and see what kind of tablet you would like. There are two tablet kinds. There's one where you can draw directly on the screen as if it were a monitor you could draw on, and then there are ones where you can use a USB to plug it into the computer. And it doesn't have a screen, and it's flat and it sits on your desk. Find which you're more comfortable with and think about it, and then set your budget and try to find a used one. Especially if you're beginning, I would recommend trying to find a used one. That way, if you commit to art, you can get a bigger one. But if you are kind of iffy on it and you only draw sometimes, then you will not have spent a whole lot of money. Are you going to different forms of human? Is this disguise when you are in the world, when you pop in the shops? Bit of a disguise. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's fun to just be a human for a little. Ooh, let's listen to damage done. Haudenosaunee. Haudenosaunee. Ah, gotcha. Is the anglicized version of the Seneca word. Ah, Haudenosaunee, which means people of the Longhouse. It is a proper endonym for the Iroquois Confederacy. Oh, okay. Man, Hosier's good. Dingus, I heard Abstract. Can't wait for you to hear that one. It's my favorite on this album. Ooh. Yeah, it is in there. Beautiful. Maybe this is a little too dark. Might want to keep it a little. Something like that, maybe? Yeah. Think it's second to last? Yeah, checking the playlist is second to last. Austin. It's been a hot minute. It's nice to see you finally doing a human form. But your live work in progress is in general is always such a joy to watch. Your charisma, personality, hardworking nature are all very inspiring. I can't tune into every stream, but every chance I get to, it's always worth it. Sorry if I yapped too long. No worries. We're all yappers here. But thank you. Those are such kind things to say. I do appreciate it. Oh, you know what I should do? There you go. A little more depth to the gem. This song's good. Like Bear, I see the info dumping on the autism cataclysm must be contained. Sometimes it's fun. The Hodina, the Hodenoshoni are part of American deep lore, not in a good way, more in the your war for independence is considered one of the greatest tragedies for our people. Jeez, yeah, that's rough, Plug Bear. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm glad that you can found out more about your culture and feel very proud of it. You know, Murasaki, you make me want to do another mall stream? If you're feeling it, go for it, you know? Who's stopping you? Alright, let's see. I think I want to make the gem slightly bigger. Nah, smaller's fine. I hope you're doing well, Nisei. Having good sips and chilling. And thank you for the breathe redeem. A little bit of light. Very, very soft. Just add a little extra something, something to the dimension. Something like that. And the ribbon. Oh, I love ribbons. Yeah, how's your day been? It's been going good. I'm a little tired, hence the bags, and we're just chilling. Nisei, doing well chilling here? Exactly. Thank you again for trusting me with your community. I hope you had a good stream and you're having fun chilling now. Ah. Oh, excuse me. Patches, thanks. Just resident pyro stopping by. Welcome in. Man, I'm surprised how many layers art can have. Art has so many layers, and part of it is very fun to just mess around with and discover. Alright, shall we get to the shirt? Alright, we can turn off the bow. Harlot! Harlot! She's so cute. Big yawn. Big yawn. And you say it's pretty nice and comfy and healthy vibes here helps a lot. Human honey's looking wonderful. Thank you, Nisei. OMG, cover that neck. Put it back, put it back. But what if I expose them more? Oh gosh, she's almost naked. Oh goodness. Good lord. Okay, that's the skirt. Got the chest. So let's grab this. Choose the line art color we want. I just want slightly darker. It doesn't need to be significantly darker. There we go. How am I gonna do this then? Maybe adding a separate texture. No, I think, yeah, for the turnarounds, a separate texture might be the best idea. Why does it say that Honey has multiple panic emotes? That I'm an anxious little guy. Bare shoulders and arm. That's missing. The upper section. How scandalous. You see in the base of the model. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Alright. Got the arms. Put this on the sleeve. There we go. A little bit softer. Ooh, she looked cute. I am going to reference how I did it here because something about the way I drew the lighting and shade here is really nice. Oh, maybe I'll make it a bit darker actually. It's a little light here. Nah, that might be a little too much attention. What the? I hate when YouTube adds like pop song playlists into an album playlist. Like, no, please. Please. I just want to listen to Hosier. Oh, that chrome dome. Don't you just want to smack it? Look at all the thoughts about art can fit in this brain. Look at them. Cam, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. It's extra messed up because the colonies turned on their allies after the war and stole vast swaths of Mohawk and Oneida land. After having representatives from the Confederacy literally help them draft the Constitution. Yeah, now we got boned by the whole thing. Oof, yeah. Yeah. Big brain, many thought. And he will always be a little light. After all, you're a little light in our lives, no matter what form you take. Thank you. Thank you. Also, I noticed on the human model, you made the head a bit smaller. Or am I mistaken? The head's a little bit smaller, but proportions-wise, that's just how I draw short stacks versus human characters. Like goblins, I draw with significantly larger heads, versus humans, where I draw with a little bit smaller, more proportional heads. Jail for 1 billion years reminded me of Code Lyoko. That's not my fault. That's not on me. Let's see. And then let's grab this color for the strings. I think. Is this that's on the legs layer. Building a model is a lot of just like, all right, which layer is this on? Is this correct? No, I don't want that bow. This reminds me of Prince of Egypt. Very subtle. Subtle. Down here. All right, not too much contrast here because the contrast is mostly going to be in the face. Let's see. I probably want to make a mask layer for the frills so that these lines don't go past the frills. Taking on the Lives of the Firstborns, this one. I was scared of that movie because it was such a beautiful movie and I could not stop watching. But I am the firstborn of my siblings, and I was like, I would not have lived in this universe. I wouldn't have made it in this one, gamers. What should I do? Honey stuff cures by depression. Good. Good, I'm glad. Do get it checked out if it's serious, though. It's wild to me that American animation hits this wild peak in the 2000s, like as good as 2D animation has ever looked, but none of them even made money and 3D took over. Historically, interestingly, fun fact, part of the reason is because Disney was not very cool. Disney did not market those films because they wanted to kill their 2D department because 3D was not unionized. 2D was unionized. So it was literally part of it was a union crushing thing. So Disney marketed 3D as more advanced and more like cutting edge technology wise, leaving 2D behind, air quotes. So they didn't market the really good 2D films and marketed their 3D films. So yippee. And that's why we don't have any 2D movies anymore. It always comes back to union crushing. Yeah. Classic big corp shenanigans. Yippee! Capitalism! Union crushing, the grand Disney tradition. Yeah, the older you get, the easier it is to find out Disney not a good company. I feel bad for the people who work at Disney because it's not their fault. But yeah, the union crushers. Pewish. Molly, I was still in my ew girls kid time when Princess and the Frog came out and that movie fix. I swear to God, it is so good. It is beautiful to look at. The free hand of the market at it again, baby. Yeah. Let me grab this color and color in the hand pieces that I have drawn and just don't feel like drawing yet. There we go. And the forearm color. Yeah, okay. We're gonna work on... Ooh, I forgot to do the legs. I don't like drawing shoes. It's my least favorite part of the model. They're not even on screen very long. What's your least favorite part of the body to draw? Great question, Meta. It is absolutely the feet. The toesy woesies. I don't feel like drawing Cam, thank you for the 100 shinies. Right now, spending time in the hospital for with COVID. Oh no! With my sick breath, I want to say you cute, very cute, cute, Goodest Goblin, cute, you smell cute. Cam, I hope you are doing okay. One big thing with COVID is like rest. The sooner you try to get back into things, the longer it can prolong your symptoms. Do your best to not go back into it very early because you do not want long COVID. So chill, do your best. It's not your fault. It's okay. You know? Johnny, there's no escape, honey. You can't run for the very things you run with. Nuh-uh! Nuh-uh! Question, are orcs and goblins related? I mean, depends on the universe. COVID is terrible. COVID is absolutely terrifying, and it is still very much about. So, if you can, make sure that if you feel sick at all, stay home. If you gotta go outside, wear a mask, you know? Do your best. There's always a chance you're also asymptomatic. So, do be careful, especially around people who are immunocompromised, like your grandparents or kids, you know? And sometimes you cannot tell when someone is immunocompromised. So, we're not quite out of this yet. What may be just the flu for some people is devastating and deadly for others. So do keep that in mind. You know? Man, except don't pop your ribs out of place. I was about to say that's one time. No, it's happened before. COVID delayed my vacation for this year. I hope you rested. I hope you got rest. That's so, so important. All right. Let's get the legs. Do I want... Yeah, for the legs, I'm just going to do shading on the knees. And we're going to do our own separate thing for the skirt. Also, Chanting Fox, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. I hope you had a lovely stream. I hope you had fun playing Middle Earth. Insane, how you winning, Mom? I'm doing art, chilling. I'm tired though, but I'm doing good. But I kind of found a cheek for shading. Oh, did you now? Interesting. Feel free to share if you're feeling it. I am absolutely cheap shading this, like quick shade, because the legs are not actually going to be that visible on the, you know what, actually? Put that back. Put that back. Very, very simple shading because there's not going to be a whole lot of eyes on the knees, honestly. There is going to be a skirt later, but I am going to adjust that in Live 2D because there's a technique I used that allows for more mobile shading. There we go. You see knees? Knees? In public? Wench, wench, wench. Question, have you watched Deadpool movie? Nah, I haven't watched it. Also, Fane, thank you for the save redeem. Excuse me. I wonder if the gobble has legs. I do indeed have legs. I do. Nisego is this conspiracy theory? I didn't think about it actually. Huh. Curious. Curious. I wonder if Nisei likes knees. Loose behavior on my Twitch? Nuh-uh. No way. Where's the reference I had? Come on, brain. I'll take a little sip. You do a dark purple on an overlay layer that's set to 40% opacity? Yeah. Absolutely. You're right. That's a good trick. I know that one well. Alright. We're gonna do shading, but first we're gonna find the reference layer I had. Yeah. I like how I did it there. Actually, I can do one better. I could do one better. Oh man, look at how far we've come. We've done so good. We done so good. Right. Clipping tool. Focus, honey. Focus. So in case y'all are wondering, there is a reason why I have not added shade to the head. There is a distinct reason for this. It's because in Live 2D there is a good technique that I like to use, which makes it extremely easy to make moving shadows for the hair. Meta, why does it work so well? It works extremely well. Purple is a great color to shade with. Also, hi Tony, welcome in. I'm starting to draw stuff myself. Do you have any tips on pupils and iris? Everybody else seems to pop out so much, but mine always looks flat. Depends on what part looks flat. Is it like at different angles? Do you just mean like making their eyes stand out color-wise? Are you drawing with only line art? How you going about this? He says, awesome. Yeah, it saves so much time. It's also like I'm gonna use it for the next shade here, but I put it there just for the visual for me. So I'm gonna steal this color. She's gonna steal your palette. No! Not my palette! And then we have the light. So maybe Maybe I will keep that. Excuse me. Maybe I don't need to do that. Yeah, it's not gonna have too much body motion, so maybe I'm fine with it like that. Yeah. I think about the most action movies are animation movies with 3 actors and an animated background. So yeah, every movie has become an animated movie. They're just animated in different programs now. Hi, Strova! Good morning! It's so much Abe in that noggin. So many thoughts of Fishman in here. Always. Always, always, always. Is the goblin model the first model you made? This one that you see before you is technically my 5th goblin model for me. And now we're making a human model for fun. So we're gonna grab just very general. Excuse me. Huh. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to sneeze on you. Rona, thank you for the earwiggles. Thank you for the bless yous. And also, Gobble Star. Yeah, I'm EP. And thank you for the hydrate, Johnny, and the posture check. Excuse me. Hmm. Still tired from my friend's wedding. Jeez Louise. It was lovely. That's the point is making me weak. Let's go, Panda! Is CJ going? Not bad, CJ. Was that sneeze? Yeah, that was a sneeze earlier. Excuse me. But we're just chilling today, CJ. Drawing a little bit of model art. Chilling. Yeah, I think I do need to make the lines a little bit darker. Something like this. No. There we go. Okay, that looks a bit better. We're still fiddling around with the colors a little bit. Recovery time for party only gets longer. It gets so long. Oh, excuse me. We're doing good. Greenman. Alright, everyone have a great stream and day and night. I'll now be heading to bed. Much love for everyone supporting our favorite gobbly. Good night. I hope you have good sleep. Greenman's 3 a.m., but yeah, much love. Oh my gosh, yeah, get some rest. You take it easy. Tybo, find a little bird hopping in the ground. Took him to the house, gave him some bread and water, then after lunch he flew away. You just need a little break. You just needed to take it easy. Glad you took care of him, Tybo. Alright. We're gonna blur this. Is a flat blur what I'm looking for, is the question. Oh, what bleed blender? That's a bit better. This softens the fabric look a little bit. I don't know how to texture fabric. I'm just guessing. Maybe do some jumping jacks to wake up. I should probably eat a little more of my breakfast. Let's do a little snack break. Yeah, I'll put it here. Snack break. Yuppie. Yubba yubba yubba. I have a coconut bun. What's for breakfast? Coconut bun. Oh, and then after stream, I have pork dumplings. Oh, I'm gonna make them. I de-thawed them from my freezer because I made them from scratch. Except for the wrappers. I'm not making wrappers from scratch. That's too much work. So, took it easy. All right. This song is so nice, Dingy. You're right. Dumplings sound so good. Dumplings sound great. A coconut bun is in a bun with coconut shavings? Yeah, kinda, and like a coconut filling. It's good. I think you can get them at like Asian grocery stores. I hope I'm not chewing into the mic. I know y'all don't like mouth sounds. A lot of people don't. Me included. That breakfast for me was awesome. Ooh, what'd you have? Oh, he made some eggs in a hole on toast. My dad used to love making those for me and my siblings for breakfast. It was like his favorite thing for a while. It was lovely. Sometimes he would cut the crust for us. It was nice. Never been a fan of coconuts, but glad that others are able to fuel their fire with them. I'm glad they exist. Raven, I feel like making the rapido is the easiest part. Really? Man, I don't hear anything? Good. No smacking my lips. Father Goblin sounds awesome. He's great. I'm very fortunate that my parents are very kind and like they really put their all into raising us. I'm also very fortunate that like it was not my mom that did all the cooking. The majority of the time my dad would do meals and my mom would pack us lunches for school. So they both took on the chores and they both worked full time. So it was nice to have that as a role model, you know, for both my parents. Octowind, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. You came in just in time for us to have a snack break. I'm just eating a coconut bun while I'm making my human skin model. I hope y'all are having a lovely, lovely day. Welcome in. How is Sandland? Hey, heck yeah, snacks. Yeah, snacks are lovely. They're really nice. Sandy as ever. Oh yeah. Did you have fun? I hope you had a good time. You'll have to excuse me. I'm a little low energy today because I had my friend's wedding on Saturday. And so I'm still recovering because I was up so late both nights. Yippee! Yippee! It happens. I've returned. My plans got postponed. Oh, okay. I hope they're not like. I hope that's a good thing or neutral at best. Ugh, we're listening to Hosier and eating some coconut buns. Ow. You say recovering from partying too hard? Legitimately. Um, this was the first big event where I went out and saw a lot of people since the panini. So it was the first time, and I hope everything is okay. I hope I'll be okay. Either way, I am planning on taking a couple weeks break mid-August. Just to mentally recover as well as like hope the heat of summer passes. So I don't know if it's passed yet. The weather's so unpredictable that I'm kind of taking it easy, and I don't want my computer to overheat. Because even now, it is morning. It's not even that sunny. It is already very hot in here. Not very hot, but like not ideal, if that makes sense. Ow. I feel so grateful for my mom. I quickly learned as a kid that a lot of my friends didn't have a parent as good as her. Did a great job raising me and is now a wonderful friend in my adult life. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm very, very fortunate that I'm very, very fortunate that my parents are so kind. I'm trying to think of any other events I went to during the panini. We were all very careful, because we got a lot of older relatives. We want to keep them safe. I think there was a family reunion. I think that was about it, though. But yeah, for the most part, we've been very, very careful because we don't want to get anyone sick. Kind of happens when you have a lot of people working in medical field too. Terrible. I get to go on a new trip to year. Nice. Frenzy, welcome in. We're having a little snack break. Mm-hmm. It's good to keep people safe by saying save yourself. Yeah. I think one of the big rough parts is like, hope this isn't too heavy for y'all, by the way. But one of the big things that can be really tough is the socialization aspect that we all need. Because we all do need people. We are social creatures. And I feel a lot of disconnect after the panini, even during it now. And so streaming has helped with that. It helps to mitigate it for sure. But there's kind of a level of I think I've forgotten how to socialize with a lot of people. I've forgotten how to connect and feel fulfilled when I hang out with them. So recently I've been trying to hang out with some of my old high school friends more often, you know? Just like getting calls with them. They've gotten very into Minecraft. And like I've been reaching out to like IRL friends and going like, "Hey, do you want to go for like a hike? Do you want to go for like a walk?" Just going about. Honey, admit she's a snack. You'd love to see it. I listen. The best thing that can fuel you and bring you more self-confidence is delusion. Because then perhaps it comes true in your own mind. I'll totally agree. We all went a little feral. Everybody needs patience, that includes you. I think the rough part is we need more time than what we are given to recover. And that can be really tough when people need to pay rent, need to go to their jobs. And so we really got to be careful and gentle, but especially when the world is not. My high school friends have moved on with their own lives without me. I think that's okay though. Just by the nature of how life works, some people just leave and don't return. Some come back, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're not friends anymore. It just means you're at different places and different points in time. That's okay. It is hard to make new friends, though. I can very much acknowledge that it is hard to form meaningful, deep connections as an adult. You start to learn, I started to learn that a lot of my friendships were based on proximity, and that can be tough. Friends, friends, because of convenience, is not necessarily the only reason you're friends, but it can contribute to feeling disconnected from them when you become an adult. You know what I mean? Drogo, honey, after streaming today, take a nap. I am literally going to take a nap after this. I'm gonna eat some food, take a nap, and then probably get going to work because Gabi has a new model coming, and I just got to do a couple touch-ups. I got to do a couple passes of touch-ups, and then it's done. Capitalism isn't kind. Capitalism is not kind, and it is tough, especially when you grow up thinking that you must push yourself so much to acknowledge that no, We must be kind and we must be extremely gentle. More so than we feel we should, if that makes sense. I think it's true. Moving around kind of resulted in me self-isolating. Need some homies who don't live in a plane flight away. Yeah, for real, for real. Because all the homies, all the goopballs, they all live super far away from me. I need to take a plane to see them. They are the people that I have formed the most meaningful connections with. Excuse me, I got hiccups. No, as an adult, like after getting out of high school and going through uni, it was an interesting time because I saw clearly my I believe ADHD friendship degradation mechanic at work, which is to say friendships don't degrade normally like they do for other people. Thankfully a lot of my friends do have ADHD and we have the same thing. But part of me goes like, is it awkward to reach out? Am I in the headspace to do the whole we got to catch up first before we can keep going, you know? And sometimes that can be tiring. I'm gonna take a little bite of my food again. Oh. Uh-huh. My best friend is a kind plushy fox. I'm glad you got a little friend there. I think more people should be accepting of like plushies. It doesn't hurt anybody, you know? You guys think flexing their muscles would count as riz? Hmm. Stop playing the hits. I want to listen to Hozier. Mm. Excuse me. Let's see. What's a good album? You know what? Little stretch from back. ZQ. I got a crazy headache right now. Also, your model looks super sick. Thank you. Made it myself. I'm making a second model for myself. Where's my music playlist? YouTube's recommended. S'il vous plaît. Sib, thank you for the breathe redeem. Thing is, yeah, I'm hoping I can get other remote jobs so that I can make trips out to visit the homies. I really wish I'd taken more advantage of it when I had one. Yeah. It's always feels nice when you get to do that. It's like, I can afford to take a break. I don't have to worry about transiting into the office. I'm going to listen to Blue Turtle. Molly, friendship degradation doesn't exist in my brain until it's specifically brought up, and it's so nice to finally have somebody put into words. Yeah. Yeah, it is tricky to explain. Apparently it's a very common thing for people who have autism or ADHD. I do have to head out, but Goblin, thank you for the chill stream. This fire elemental has been burning hot for a little too long. Hope you continue to hope you continue to fuel your flame and you burn brighter with each passing day. Thank you. I hope you have a good day and a good rest. Also, hi bird. Welcome in. We'll make a human honey. Alright, I got 2 more bites of this coconut bud. One more bite. Love rain and storm sounds. It's so nice with piano. Lovely. Oh, my cup. No. It didn't spill. I just clinked my plate against it. Reminds me of Hollow Knight. Oh, I love Hollow Knight. I want to replay Hollow Knight, honestly. I don't know if I want to stream it. It's tempting. It's very tempting. But perhaps in my spare time, you know? Treat it as a rest game. A stream could be fun, though. Alright, little save. And no more snack break. Oh, I gotta put my art clip back on. Gotta get that frictionless glide. I do not how to do know how to do textures of clothes, so perhaps do not follow my example here. There are people who draw much, much better clothing textures than I. I just draw quick stuff. Yeah, that'll do. So, Sib, thank you for the breathe game. I can't remember if I did it or not. Is there a portfolio of rigs you've made for people, honey? I know you have the example videos of you and Gabi. Is there more smart? Yes, absolutely. So if you do, if you go here, you'll find that I have a portfolios page, and you can see them. I think I have about 4 to 5 model videos up. Man, I don't know if you've been watching Gabi Lynn play through Dark Souls 1 with Honey, but it's like the Three Stooges, and the third stooge is the game itself. Yeah. I am playing with Gabi on Wednesday. We're chilling, having a good time, playing Dark Souls again. I am guiding Gabi through Dark Souls, which is just a time because she trusts me so much, and I am like, oh buddy, you don't know what's coming. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm about to give you a fun time. I'm not being mean or anything. I am definitely being chill about it. But also, giving her a little surprise with Moonlight Butterfly is a good time. Thing is, don't trust honey. Either don't trust or expect mischief. If I can, I will. 'Cause sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's fun to be a little silly. There you go, a little shade under the buttons. Cute. It's not perfect, but like, it doesn't have to be. It's not the point. I gotta go. My little sis bugged me to use the iPad later. See you later, Kirby. I hope she has fun. Trust honey. Plan for honey's chaotic schemes. Exactly. Exactly. Alrighty, let's see. Next up, the skirt. Just gonna color grab here. Color grab here. Honey, do you have a particular technique? No. I draw, and if it looked good, it looked good. That is the extent of my technique. You know? I think that's a lot of art. There are super clean techniques you can use to make your art skills really good, professional. But at a certain point, there is a level of if you feel it looks good, it looks good. You know? You draw like a cook. If it works, it works exactly. If it works, it works. Honey, do you have a technique for drawing clothes? No. Something about that is just so funny to me. Where some, I think someone was like, I love how you render hair. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue what I am doing. I'm just going with the flow. My stick peoples look good. That's great, Wolfulus. Wolfulus? That is really good. Stick figures is a great place to be at with art. You can do so much with them, and they can be whatever you like. I feel like when someone's like, "Oh, I can only draw stick figures," they mean it kind of in a discouraging to themselves way. So it's like, "Oh, look at my lack of skill." It's like, no, no, no. That is good. Stick figures are good. I need to stress. I cannot stress this enough. It is good. Keep up at it. Because if you try to draw anatomically perfect stuff in the exact style you want right out of the get-go, you're probably going to be a little disappointed. Katsu, thank you for the save. There we go. Hume Honey looks like she has a healthy tan. What's your SPF? Normally I use a 50 SPF sunscreen because I do not want to burn. Who here remembers the guy that did stick figure fighting animations? Oh, they were cool. I want to see the Goblin Bald. No, but you can settle for Hubie Bald. Human Bald. Dragonair, I can't draw anything, but I'm learning Blender so I can use pre-made models and render stuff for myself, or tweaking commissioned models for projects I'm working on myself. Yeah, using it as a tool to learn is a great idea. Let's see. Make it a little lighter. Okay, let's try this. And then I'm gonna turn down the opacity. And then we're gonna blur it a little bit. I think as an artist, one of the weak points that I have that frustrates me is that I don't know how to do fabric textures without relying on the blur tool. It's one that I want to get better at, but also I really struggle to stay focused on because it just simply does not interest me, unfortunately. Yeah, that looks too bad. Thing I can say I'm adept at is hand forging knives. That's what it. See, that's a cool skill, Tayobo. That's a really cool skill. If I have enough money left after I get paid, I'm gonna sub. It's only my first time attending a stream, but I've seen clips on YouTube and everyone here seems nice. Oh, thank you, Bowler Hat. Legitimately, though, if you are doing your best to save money, I am not going to be upset if you save it, like, if you don't sub. I appreciate it so, so much. It's so, so kind because it allows me to keep doing this. However, I want to make sure that you're paying rent, like paying your bills, saving for yourself, and spending on yourself as much as you can before you consider subbing or throwing bits. Because it's really important to me to make sure that, like, no one is going into debt to support me. You know? I don't think I would be too happy knowing that I was okay because someone else gave up their livelihood for me. You know? Also, what music we listen to? It's so peaceful. Let me share the link with you. This is... Here you go. By Blue Turtle. It's inspiring music for creatives. Rainy day piano. It's nice. Also, Mukbo Chikabobo. Thank you for the hydrate and posture check. Oh, my spine. Ooh. Excuse me. A little sippy. Yubba yubba yubba. The golden rule: don't donate and gift unless utilities paid. Yes, absolutely. So your rent, utilities, groceries, and even saving for yourself. Some people may go like, well, why would you say that, honey? Like, isn't this like your job? It's like, yeah, it is, but I don't think I don't want people to financially struggle because that can be so stressful. Even saving a little bit can definitely help. You know? There's a certain level of like how do I explain this? Like, yeah, I appreciate it. Like, Bo, I had this name for almost 2 months. I just started thinking of a new name. Ooh, you gotta mix it up. You gotta find a new one. Yeah. Lift Humpity up like cat, let her spine decompress. Stretch the spine up. Oh, that would feel so nice. What I do sometimes is I will go to the gym and I will just hang on the chin up bar and just go, yes, let the spine stretch. It's a job, but I don't want people to put people in financial pain. Yes, that's a great way of putting it, Jedi. Yeah. I need to do that. It feels so, so good. It feels so, so nice. All right. Just gotta render the bottom skirt. She got no pelvis. I love the sound of rain. I think rain is one of my absolute favorite weathers. Thunderstorm is fun on a special occasion, but rain is one that makes me so happy. And then the sun, every once in a while, is great. E-Power, thank you for the 100 shinies. Not gonna lie, I really should have stayed in London some more. They had a lot of stuff there I missed, like the Channel 4 building. Ooh, I hope you had a fun trip. Pelvisin. Pelvain. Alrighty, that looks pretty cute. I'm also going to have the shadow of this top dress on this lower dress in Live 2D. I will show y'all the creating shadow technique. That saves so much time rather than drawing everything and rigging it individually. Be Bridger, please. Please. My beloved and beloved. I'm sorry, as soon as Jumpster said beloved, it's just like that is stuck in my mind forever. I love it. I love it. My beloved. That was my first nights that I made crafting the arts cards. Ooh! The first, so that is the most, is that the most recent one or is that like the first one you made? I guess you said it was the first one you made, but yeah. Pelvision? Is that when she's all by her loins? That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. All right. Points to you. Hats off to you. All right. The sleeve. There we go. Goblins all have a hump in their head for storing soup. It's the soup bowl. We all got it. What do you mean y'all don't have a soup bowl in your head? Where do you store your soup then? It's vital. It's so, so important. Johnny, we love that gem. We love gem. We love gem so much. I started my Tom Tom. Delicious. Great place to store it. I have a K barbecue container instead. Ooh, oh, Korean barbecue. Ooh, that sounds tasty. I want some Korean barbecue. Hi, Dragon Steel. Not doing too much. We're just rendering some cloth right now. I'm debating on whether or not I want... to show y'all me labeling the layers and cutting them. Because we're pretty much at that stage now. I just have to finish off rendering the skin after this. It's a very tedious and boring stage of the art. But like it might also be educational? I don't know. Thing is, me too. I love feeding my homies when we go, ooh, yeah, I love feeding my homies. A large forehead is vital for storing healthy amounts of soup. It's where all the soup goes. When they say water in the brain, it's just soup. It's brain stew. Gotta show how the sausage is made all the way, boss. Alrighty then, we will. We'll do that then. One thing I will do though. I want a little more light here. I made it a little too soft. There we go. That looks a bit better in my brain. Lunch break is over. Got to get back to work. Take it easy, Tyovo. Into the 114-degree heat I go. Stay hydrated and out of the sun. I hope you're okay. Boring with your own campy. Thank you, Kuro. I always worry about that. I never know whether I'm entertaining or not. Oh, I have to draw the feet! I'm gonna have to draw that one off stream because that's gonna take me a little bit. Excuse me. A little bit of shade. The arms and the collarbone. Forearm. There we go. Very simple style of shading. I don't have a particularly complex style of shading. That's just how I roll, baby. But that's okay. We're just blending the shading right now. There we go. And then put the sleeve back on. Do I want a harsh shadow? I might want a harsh shadow. Yeah. So we're going to use the live T shading technique that I keep talking about. Just have to remember it. You know, Jummy had raffle and jump bundle. You won again? Dang, Jedi. Dingus. Wait, I'm entertaining? Always have been, baby. I always get surprised, and it's kind of nice. Might, thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 5 months. Welcome on back. Thank you so, so much. And also Dragonator, thank you for the 100 shinies. You are entertaining, cozy, and an inspiration. Also streamer cute. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Tayovo, thank you for the 200 shinies. As a little parting gift, take some advice from a young farmer. Whenever it rains, sun shall follow. Whenever you are down, you can always rise above. And y'all are worth it. Always remember that. Thank you, Tayovo. Thank you. Of course, Blue Turtle, thanks again. Yeah, no worries. I understand my art is only like half shaded unless it's a comp. Sometimes you just don't feel it. Sometimes you just don't feel like shading it. Alright, I think I'll go for another 15-ish minutes, and then I'll grab some lunch, because it's past lunchtime for me. My goal was to finish rendering this, and so it's almost done. I just gotta render a little bit more of the body. So where is the collarbone? There we go, collarbone, okay. So add a little bit of shading to it. Then highlight color. See, that just looks good without shading already. Dang. I think I'll blend it a little bit though. Just want a little bit more of a soft taper here. Is that too drastic? Maybe a little too drastic. Just the lights. Oop, I will drop my pen. This reminds me of Spirit of the West. Astroma. Thanks for the lurk, Astroma. Put the bow back. Harlot! Put it back now! Jeez, okay. Okay. There it goes, back. Don't worry. She's not naked anymore. Random question. Can anyone else pop their neck by violently looking left? No, but I can absolutely pull my neck and strain it. I did that yesterday while I was cutting my hair. I flipped it backwards in the shower and I was like, ooh, I pulled my neck muscle. Great. Just what I wanted. Ooh. Question. How do you think 1.0 you would react to telling her that she'd do hand cam embroidery streams? I think she'd be really worried. I think she would be very, very worried. Thank you, Meta. Oh, dude, that's crazy. Do it again. I wasn't looking. The little, oh, don't worry. Little. Wench. Harlot. Jezebel. Good heavens. I just realized what they were saying. Thanks, man. Yeah, no worries. But it was quick. It's quick to the punch, baby. Oh, alright. Think we are about done with rendering those. Oh, the gold. That's what I forgot. Okay. Literally just gonna grab this yellow that I already have. And we're gonna render the gold, and I think we can call that a stream, because next step is just separating the layers and cutting them. I can show y'all how I do that. I will have to show you how I label them, because it is a very tedious and boring process. Okay, we want the headband. I want to get the earrings. There we go. Earrings. So we'll grab this. Something like that works. Yeah. Okay. Brazen Bard, thank you for the earwiggles. And Swordsman J, thank you for the 500 shinies. I gotta get back to work, but thank you for the super relaxing stream, honey. Here, take these. Thank you. Thank you for the 500 shinies. That's so kind of you. Hope you have a good shift. Alright. There we go. The gold is done there. Bangs. Put him back. Put him back. Where's the hair clip? There it is. I think that works. A little bit of harsher light. There we go. Good. Hi, Gecko! Gotta finally catch a stream. Good morning! I hope you're doing good. Oh, I feel bad that my streams have changed so drastically because of the heat. Ooh, that reminds me. I'll remind y'all, and Gecko's here now. I am going to be taking a little vacation. Mid-August. I'm going to be taking a couple weeks off just to rest, recover, get back into it, and hopefully by then we'll be all good. We'll be back, hopefully, to our regularly scheduled streams, plus maybe some bonus streams during the day, because I do like streaming in the mornings. It's just because it's too hot in the evenings, but once it cools down, I can get back to my evening stream schedule, and that would be pretty cool. Wrong ones. There we go. Where is the side? There's a side hair. Look at how cute it is. Just as like a little, like this hairstyle. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. Is there vacation twins? I also am taking a vacation mid-August. Let's go. Let's go. I still have to confirm when I'll be back. We're figuring out when I'm going to come back and how long the vacation's actually going to be. So we're taking it easy. We're chilling. Got so busy with work because it's vacation season. Oh man, Gecko, I hope you're resting. Because yeah, vacation season, especially depending on your job, can really take a lot out of you. Yeah. But I think that's pretty good. I just have the hands and feet, which I'm not going to draw right now. But I will show y'all an example. Do I have time to cut this in like 20 minutes? Probably, actually. All right, let me show y'all how it's done. Let me show y'all how it's done. So we're breaking the piece. We're still technically in the cutting stage. But now I'm going to show y'all how this works. This is the nitty-gritty of it all. We're going to turn off the ruler layer. I was like, this will take a while. Maybe I'll do a full stream. No, this will take not that long, actually. Because I've made it such a simple model, it's not actually going to be too complex. So, we are only going to need half of some of the pieces. Because rigging them twice takes too much time and effort. So we duplicate pieces. For example, the eyes. I only need one of the eye pieces. Because I will duplicate it and flip it over to the other side when I rig it. God made evolved to made. Just made. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to file, save a duplicate version of this as a Photoshop document, because Live2D enjoys Photoshop. We're going to call it Honey Human Cut. Oh, no. Wait. Save duplicate. Photoshop. Okay, yes, honey human cut. I was like, don't save to the wrong place. Please, 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 please. I won't be able to find you again. Okay. So before we do all the cutting, this is pretty much how it's going to be. I'm going to add the shoes and hands later because I can. All right, just exporting real quick. Y'all don't see it, but there's an exporting bar. Okay, good. So let's open up the file. Human honey. So we're going to open up this file here. It's still loading. Also, hi, Steez. How's it going? Myth. I'm going to be going into auditions mid-August, so it's fortuitous that around the same time you're taking a break. Going to be very busy, so glad I don't have to worry about not catching a stream. Yeah. If we do, I probably won't be streaming. I'll probably just do just chattings if I do want to stream, but I'm trying to force myself not to work before I begin commissions because I don't want to burn out while I'm working on someone else's model. Johnny, thanks for the breather redeem. Okay, so this is going to be a little different because I'm going to be showing y'all the layers I have. Just gotta move them out so you can see. Perfect. So y'all can see how I label things. You'll probably have to zoom in a little bit. I do apologize about that, but this is just so you can see how I've layered it. So we have the cut version. You can see by the name. It's Photoshop. And we have the original. I like to save them separately just in case something happens to the Photoshop file and I cannot fix it. So that way I have the original, not this one. Although this is what my hair looks like now. It's cute. We have the original Honey Human CS Paint file. I'm not really going to touch this anymore because we don't want to mess with it just in case. We are going to have the Photoshop file instead. So I'm going to get rid of all the extra layers I do not need. So this layer here, actually I'll keep this because I need to note rights and lefts when I label the pieces. We can get rid of the style reference because I am done with the rendering. So we're going to delete that. The time, I can keep that. What stage? This is the initial stage. Let's get rid of that layer. This is the mouth reference, the labels. This is another reference. Pretty much we're going to be getting rid of anything that we don't need in the actual model file. So we're going to get rid of all these layers. This is just the clean layer. So I'm going to close this and we're going to get rid of all of these layers that are not being used. So these are reference layers. Oh, they are locked. Yep, this one's locked. That's why. So literally it's like, I think this is an empty layer actually. I have this layer, which is a test. I have the color test itself. This is the old one. This is the new one. Oh, the color's so much more vibrant. And then we have like another folder. Like there's just folders that are not visible and they don't need to be. So I'm going to delete them as long as they're not locked because they are in the original file. So now we just have the clean pieces. We have this background that I'm going to delete later. I'm keeping it just for now. But we are going to delete, pretty much we are going to delete these three that I am making red. We are only going to keep this one, which is blue. So everything inside of it is what we're going to be separating and relabeling and cutting into lefts and rights. Floaty honey arm. Yeah, it's floating a little bit. I don't know why it does that. Actually, let me see if I can fix that real quick, because I think I can't. Yeah. Scooch down, you. Yeah, I'm not sure why it does that. I'm also not sure why Clip Studio is being cut like that. Weird, it's being cut at the top. Maybe the dimensions changed while I wasn't looking? Because if I stretch it, it makes it a little bigger. Which is like, that's fine, so y'all can see. Yeah, I guess it works. But yeah, so this is the really tedious part. And this is kind of why I'm like, I don't want to make a full stream of this because it's kind of boring. So I'm basically going to show you how I do it. There are a bunch of layers, if you can see. I'm actually gonna scooch myself over so y'all can see a bit better. We're gonna scooch this. Don't move the actual model files, honey. That's a bad idea. There we go. Scooch myself over. So y'all can see the labels, the way I've labeled my layers currently. There is no real order. Like, if you look at this, there's headband, which has all these pieces in it. Head, features, bangs, bangs, spelt with a capital A. I have to relabel these. Not necessarily the folders, but the pieces here. Like this bang strand. This is just the line art. So I have to label it bang strand 1. And if these are pieces underneath, I have to decide whether I want to merge the light into the base pieces or if I want to keep them separate. I am merging them for simplicity's sake, though, this time. Bangs. Did you see the announcement at San Diego Comic-Con? I hear there's a lot of collectible toys and such. No, I've never actually gone to Comic-Con. Oh, going to conventions. Oh, it's really hit or miss for me. Because I get so socially drained very quickly. Classic layer order, at least it's not keyboard smash. Yeah, y'all will learn why I label everything so much. So we're gonna get rid of this white layer because I don't need it. That's the lower hair layer. Okay. So, for example, this is the low hair layer. You can see the line art of the hair disappearing. We are not going to be keeping the line art separate for the hair pieces because we don't really need to right now. Or do we? No, I don't think we do. Some style of models, I will recommend keeping them separate and creating my own line arts for them. Hahowever, for this simplistic model that I don't plan on changing very much, I'm going to keep it just by itself. Ketma, thank you for the resub. Happy 39 months. Happy Monday. It's good to see ya. And also, thank you for the gifted sub. Your VTuber model is very expensive. Thank you. It's expressive and expensive because I made it myself. Already gotta go. Something came up. Take it easy. I hope everything is okay. Better have more layers than less? Yes, this is true. But here's the thing. Even if I merge these layers and decide later, I would rather have them, I have the original file that I can copy paste from. So that's why I have two files. I have a CS Paint file that has the original, everything is separated, not really lefts and rights. And I have this one, which is going to be merged where I need it merged. It depends on how much you deform the shape. Yeah, pretty much it depends on how much you deform the shape. I don't plan on deforming it too much, but that's just me. So we're going to merge these two layers. So we have low hair, which is one layer now. So let's go top to bottom, just so you can see. So we have the hair pieces. We have Clover, and then the line art. I don't think they need to be separate, so we're going to merge these. I'm going to call this Clover 3. So when you are labeling your art piece layers for Live 2D, you cannot have spaces. If you have spaces, the art meshes do not get labeled properly. Instead of being called Clover_3, it will be art mesh number 130 something, you know? It will make up a number and put art mesh in front of it. Well, it won't make up a number. It'll just give it a number, you know? So we're going to call this Clover_3 because it's the third clover left to right. So I just think that's better. So there we go. We have this clover, so we're going to call this Clover 1. So Clover_1, merge it with the layer below, and we have that piece. So you can see why this process can be kind of tedious. So I'm going to turn these off. We have Clover 2. Clover_2. Merge it down here. Perfect. Leaves. I'm going to separate these. So I'm going to have it separated into 3. So we're going to have leaf_1 or leaf_1. Leaf_1. Keep that there. I am going to merge these. So now you can see they're all one piece. I want them separate. So leaf 1 is going to be this one here. So we're going to grab this. X, Control V, leaf underscore 2. Now grab this. Leaf underscore 3. And those are the leaves. All right. Now we have the bow. The bow is cut into several pieces. So this is the bow on the, look at the left and right. They are reversed. So we're going to have this be, merge it with the layer below. Merge the layer. We're going to make it bow underscore L. We're also going to label it based on its position. So we're going to call it head bow underscore L. Same thing with this lower, the second one. Merge these together. Merge selected layers. Head bow underscore R. Johnny the Mobius is real. Molly, I have severe brain rot. I'm so like they're all what? They're all separate. There's a lot of pieces. They're all separate. A 4-leaf clover. Oh, that'd be cute. No, honey, don't cut me to pieces. I'll be good. I promise. Can't keep you safe. Being good won't keep you safe from me making a muddle. Okay, we're gonna call this. So merge these layers. Call this head. String underscore right. This is on the right side. Same thing here. Merge selected layer. Head string underscore left. There we go. And that is the headband separated. Just the ornaments of the headband, though. That's how I separate layers. Grabbed layers. What is an onion? It make you cry. That's all I know. It tastes delicious, too. Miku voice. No, don't turn me into a riggable model. Ah! I love that pipe bomb meme where it's like, ooh, pipe bomb. I wonder what this do. And then she screams. Myth, I have 2 moods. Frick it, I don't have the energy to organize all this, and I'm going to spend a full 24 hours coming up with an intricate and well thought out organization that gives an exact systematic position for absolutely anything and everything. Yep. Yep. Thank you for the save, Silver Boy. Ooh, baby. Was it Carl? Thank you for the hydrate. I'm pretty sure I did it, but if not, I'm gonna take a little sip. Yuppie. All right, onto the head layer. So we have the features here. This is where we're going to have some fun. So I've already mostly labeled these fine. So we have the brow. We're going to merge that. Now, we are going to keep one of them. So I'm going to call this brow underscore L. Actually, let's do the right side because I feel like it. Left. And now what we're going to do is delete that. All right, we have upper lash. I'm going to call this upper lash R. Grab this. Delete it. Lower lash. Same thing. Lower lash R. Delete it. Under lash underscore R. Delete. You can see the model coming apart, right? We have the iris. This is all pretty much separated. We have the highlight underscore, we're gonna call this highlight R. And I'm gonna call this highlight underscore R2. Grab both these layers, delete. This is where the fun begins. Exactly, Johnny. Also, you might be a bit over your, I'll go 50 more minutes, honey. You need to eat. Very true. I think you're right. I do gotta eat. Let me just make sure no one's gonna raid in. But we are going to just, I'm gonna finish up the face because it's fairly simple. Pupil, that's the line art. This is the base. So we're gonna merge this. Pupil R. And then grab this, delete, lower highlight, lower light R. I spelled that wrong. There we go. So remember, we're doing this because we are going to be separating all of this. So we're going to merge these layers. Iris underscore R. Then we have the Solera underscore R. And then we get to relabel these once they get into live 2D too. All right, good thing I checked here because this looks a bit broken. So Solera R, lash R. We're going to turn these off so I can fix this. Yep, that looks fixed. Okay, perfect. Lash R, get rid of this one. Jenny, oh wow, Myth is right. So bad at keeping track of time. Yeah, me too. Me too, me too. All right, the nose is one layer, so I'm going to leave that. We're going to call this nose line. And then we have the nose highlight. Light. And then this one is the nose shade. I'm going to keep that separate for now. All right, that's that one. And now we have the, we're going to turn that off. Mouth is pretty much already separated properly because there's only one mouth, so I don't need to duplicate anything except the inner mouth. The only thing I would need to do is merge the top layers, like the line art layers, with the lower layers. I think I'll do that later. But y'all can kind of see how I cut everything, right? I would hope so anyways. But pretty much that's why she only has one arm. She's not going to have this arm. She's also not going to have this leg or this shoe. Anything that there are two of and you want to move the same, you only include one. Because that way you can duplicate it, move it over, and reverse the physics so that you don't have to re-rig it twice. You do it once, and that's all you really have to worry about. Let me save the work. So yeah, I think for the rest of that, I'll just quickly do it off stream. Because it does not take that long, but also I do need to grab some food to eat. She had 5 mouths at the same time. Cosmic horror. Ba, 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 ba. Myth. My secret, even if I have ADHD, medication. That allows you to keep track of time. Good. The Jellyfish Queen, thank you for the resub. Happy 6 months. Welcome on back. My favorite goblin. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, we got a good chunk of work done. We are pretty much done with the model art here. Is that created? No, it's Clip Studio. I will not be working on this until next week. No, actually Saturday I might work on it. Because Friday I want to play Lies of P. Wednesday, so the next stream I'm going to be at is at Gabi Lynn's place. We are going to be playing Dark Souls 1. She has not played it before, so this is her first playthrough. It's going to be a fun time. Let me shout out Gabi. We will be there at 11 a.m. PDT or 2 p.m. EST. We're going to be playing and chilling. It's going to be a good time. I forgot to update that MoveBot announcement. So you'll be like, Arnold Schwarzenegger, amazing and symmetrical. Yes, symmetrical. And amazing too. Why not? It's an amazing stream. Made a lot of great progress today. Can't wait for the Dark Souls stream. Me too. Me too. Get something good. I probably won't be able to make Wednesday's stream, so see you next time I see you. Yeah, so if you can't make Wednesday's stream, you can also look in the schedule tab of my Twitch page because I tend to keep that very updated. So I do plan on streaming art on Saturday. But yeah, this week, next stream is at Gobulin's place, playing Dark Souls 1. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go make... I thought you beat Lesby? No, I just beat the Puppet King, which apparently was not the end. So, yeah, I'm gonna go grab some lunch. We're gonna chill and take it easy. Let's see who's still streaming. Ooh. Okay, here's... Let's see. We got 2 places I can think of right now. Let me just double check that they're not wrapping up stream. Excellent. Okay. Let's double check. Have fun with Gabi tomorrow. If I don't make it, I'll see you guys on Saturday. Yeah, it's not on Tuesday. It's on Wednesday, so you got some time. We're good. Man, look at this cosmic, like this horror. It's not cosmic horror. I keep saying that, but it's just horrors. The horrors of being a VTuber. All right, later, y'all. All right, let's go. That's my food alarm. I gotta go get some food. I've had to set alarms so that I make sure I eat. So we are past my food alarm time now. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to jump scare y'all. Thank you for the stream, y'all. Let's go visit. Come on, please, brain. Please. Please, 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 please. Please. There we go. Okay. We are going to go visit Miss Lala. Let's start the raid. What should the raid message be? La, la, Miss Lala, dear Miss Lala. There we go. We're going to visit Miss Lala. She's very sweet, very, very chill. Well, a bit more high energy. Very, very cool. I think y'all will really love hanging out with her. She is doing, she has a new charity event. So, I'm sure she'll tell you more about that when you go visit. Head empty, full of soup. Y'all have no idea how perfect that is. Thank you so much, Plugbear. Head empty, full of soup. I'm gonna be making pork dumplings. It's gonna be a lovely time. I'm gonna eat some delicious food today and rest. And hopefully by Wednesday, I will be fully recovered from the weekend wedding. My friend's married. She can now rest. Let's go. Oh, sorry, I missed the stream, Rodrin. But I will be streaming fairly soon. Wednesday at Gabi Lynn's at 11 a.m. PDT. Also, McBoat, thank you for the gift sub to Lisa Heartless. Thank you so, so much. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna start rigging this. We're gonna start rigging this. I'm so excited. All right. Y'all take care, all right? Be good. Have fun. I will see y'all so, so soon. We all gotta eat. We all gotta make sure we're eating. Have a good one. Check out the goofs. Bye-bye. Take it easy.